Hey, this is Marcus Milano with Rad Rejects, and we got a product review on a preamp. It's going down. Okay, so we got the Rodyweil or Rodyweil or Rodyweil or Rodyweil preamp. They sent this to me. Yeah, let's see if we can get that in there. Okay. This is a preamplifier, an analog preamplifier. It's RO03. That's the model number. I'm going to show y'all one more time. Okay. It looks simplistic, which I know can be used as a negative word, but in this case, no. And they have got with me to do a review because of the traction that my channel has. They got a user manual. It's front and back. I think the end game here is to do gains and or whatnot, and not worry about noise levels. So let's take a look. I've unboxed it. We're gonna see what it's talking about. Right now I'm recording with an AKG C414. Google it. And I'm also recording with the PreSonus Studio Channel amp. I mean, the boxing and everything in the packaging looks great. Let's take a look here. Everything's secure. Oh shit, I done dropped some shit. So it looks like they got a USB-C cord for the power. And let's open it and see. So this is real time, y'all. I unboxed it, all that other stuff. This is gonna be totally non-scripted. That's the best reviews to my viewpoint, in my opinion, is, you know, the ones that, you know, it's not scripted, y'all. It's not scripted. So that's what we're dealing with. So the design looks simplistic, but it looks good at the same time. It's heavy. It's heavy for a smaller preamp than what I thought. It looks great, actually. It fits in the palm of my hand, so it's portable as well. Got a gain switch, phantom power. I'm not really familiar what this power is, but we're gonna see. Maybe it's a noise gate. XLR input, and it also has a mic / instrument input as well, if you want to opt in to something different than the XLR input. Then there's the gain knob. The gain knob, I like it for the simple fact that the gain knob, you actually have to put a little bit of pressure behind that gain knob, to do something. You feel me? So I fuck with that. I really do. Versus it just being whoop, you know what I mean? The back, we have the XLR input, and it looks like they have the TRS, and then of course the USB-C to power it through the computer. So let's do a 360 visual real quick, y'all. It's the front with the gain knob, phantom power. Don't know what the other power is yet. We're going to see. And then if we switch all the way back here, we got this. Now, before I get into the review, I'm going to let y'all know. When it comes to tube preamps and things of that nature, that's what I record with. This is more so for noise cancellation, room noise, things of that nature. So I'm not going to deduct any points when it comes to anything regarding that. This is a how do I say? It's not as simplistic as it seems, but at the same time, it only does so much. But maybe, see, if you're listening to me right now with how I have, I'm recording this right now with the PreSonus Studio Channel, maybe you can hear a difference. But of course, it has high pass filter, equalizer, phasers, the whole 9 yards. This, in a sense, only has the phantom power, the gain, and whatever the power is, which I think is going to be for the noise gate. So it's not as robust, but we're going to put it to the test, and I'm going to give an honest opinion. Just because I got paid for this does not mean that I'm going to sell y'all a product that's not worth a damn. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to unplug my studio channel and I'm going to plug in this and we're going to see what it does. Okay. Now, right now, this is holy crap. This is the Rodyweil. I'm not sure, y'all. This is crazy. I hear the depths in my voice, all that other stuff. This right here, I ain't gonna lie. This right here, I'm very surprised. Like I can hear the depths, the baritone in my voice. It's very sensitive, y'all. Let me turn this down on the on this. Hold on. Cause child, this is, there we go. Okay. This is super sensitive. I like this though. Do y'all hear anything? By turning the power on and turning the phantom power on, this is crazy. This is great for live streaming podcasts, things of that nature. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. Music too, for music too. So let me turn this up. Turn the knob up. Let's see how loud we can get before we clip. Okay, we're clipping right now. Let me turn down. Let me turn it 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 down. Let's take a look. Wow, right at 0 decibels. This is pretty accurate. But from what I'm seeing here, I'm happy. I'm super happy. I'm glad that they gave me the opportunity to do this. Because, man, this sounds amazing, y'all. And for it to be $100 or $100 and something dollar, like $106 or something like that, you feel me? It might not be robust where you could do the, the EQs and all this other stuff, but I mean, it still brings the color out of your vocals. I love it. If I had to rate this, I would rate this a strong 9 out of 10. Especially if you're a novice in recording with analog or anything like that, I would strongly recommend this. It's a 10 out of 10 for a novice. This is amazing, y'all. Sheesh. Y'all got y'all one. Y'all got y'all one. If y'all got more products y'all want me to try out, I'm interested. I'm very interested, for real, and I mean that genuinely and wholeheartedly. That's it. Marcus Milano with Rap Rejects. We at.